she skimmed the surface of Rivellon for her knight in shining armor, who was to be both strong enough to find her and weak enough to be controlled. Then, there you came, a formidable slayer, blessed with the power of the dragon, but humbled by a mind exposed after a ritual incomplete. It was Igerna who led you here, not Talana, as she took on the guise of that courageous woman and showed you a vision of things to come. This sinister empress led you to believe the lie even my old friend Zandalor held to be true. Igerna's life is Damian's death. No, Dragon Knight. Igerna's life is Damian's invincibility, as I learnt from my accursed son himself. They have been questing for the same outcome from within the Hall of Echoes and from without. Igerna was the first to triumph. You, her champion, ensured that victory against all odds. Against her lover, even, who never realized you wanted to find her soul for resurrection, not destruction. Now nothing is left for us. Lost phantoms caught in their sinister webs, but to watch as they lay claim to Rivellon and obliterate all that the heroes of man have spilt so much blood to protect. We will watch as the Damned One and his queen wade to their victory through war's crimson rivers.
Time to wake up, my sleeping beauty.
My love, at last.
I battled tirelessly to release you from death's grip, and here you are, alive and free without my help. How?
I trained a pet. So acquiescent the little darling turned out to be. But I'll tell you all about that later. Is everything ready?
Oh yes, we are prepared. Come, my love. It is time for our conquest to begin.
The hour is late. A hero was lost. And the enemy approaches to render all in fire. Alaroth, I'll guard you yet. May deliverance alight as I become your aegis.
every day. Well, did you hear? Who approaches?
The plane of Hypnomia. I have found it. And there he is, the object of my pursuit. I do not seek the seven gods' whelp. I seek you, the last heir of Ouroboros. Ah, how good it is to be here in this empire of dream, desire, and fruition, where one is truly omnipotent. Ah, that those possibilities are but ephemeral illusions, as long as I remain caged in the darkness of a hostile realm. I am nothing, where once I was. My name, an omen. My actions, roots of awe and fear. Yet this matters not. Not until I am free again. To get here, that was nothing, for I know this place well, and as yet retain an inkling of my abilities. In Livelon I am weak, but in Livelon I must be strong once more. See my undead legions walk before me.
If it is indeed the breeze of the abyss you hanker for, I believe it best you be kept shackled.
You speak before your turn, secret incarnation. You have not yet heard my terms. I will take you away from here, dragon, and bring you to the city of Alaroth, where my true self rots away deep beneath the cobbled streets, kept alive only by my dormant powers. Free me, and I will free the divine in turn. His notions are but illusions, my friend, as is the idea that you have a choice. To Alaroth we fare. Now.
Be careful, Dragon Knight. Do not risk what the release of this thing may beget for my sake. Here dwells evil. Do not forget.
Dragon Knight, where have you been? What has happened? Does Igerna live, and is the damned one dead?
You have gained new insights.
What? It cannot be. How did this happen? Leave it at that. How can we? They are together again, and the whole of Rivelon will fall. Belegar's bollocks! It cannot be! Pardon my language, my friend, but this is the most fortuitous news I have heard in a very long time. And you have the means to enact this miracle. But let us get back to Zandalor's plan. Here is what he told me. When the fortresses started to appear above Alaroth like black stars in a noon sky, he realized all were doomed unless he sought help. This is why he delved for an ancient being buried in the catacombs beneath the city. It lies incarcerated by the most unyielding sorceries known to any living mage, a combination of locks and barriers. And yet Zandalor removed from it the first spell of protection so he could use it to shield Alaroth. This was a desperate act. For if what dwells there breaks free, a second Damian will arise. And yet it is him you need to find, the tightly chained essence of the mad wizard Berlin. Somehow, you will need to persuade him to give you the eye. Barter with him, promise him everything in return, but do not free him. Even if it means failure, do not set him loose. If you can, bring us back the eye. Yes and no. Before she set off, Rode told me she would consult a famous historian. She believes he would know more about Berlin and the dungeon he is in. Best of luck, Dragon Knight.
So, now you know who I am. Know what lies deep under rock and earth. Even Zandalor bids you to find me, and you will. Find me. Release me.